Okay, you know, we didn't defend well enough to win. You know, we're going to have to be a team that can score 68 and still win. We didn't get that accomplished tonight. I thought they crushed us on the offensive boards late. Seemed like we'd get a stop and Thorne or Clayton go back, get off the board. They'd either score or foul, which is very disheartening, you know, very disheartening. We allowed too many deep post catches and just ducking in, catching it deep, and going over the top of us. I thought it was about post play more than guard play tonight. I thought it would be about guard play, but they did a better job than us on the boards, 41-27. I thought their big guys affected us offensively more than we affected them. They went zone on us for 25 minutes of the ball game. As you can tell, you can look at the percentages yourself of us from the three-point line. We really struggled. We knew that might be a problem. We knew that full court pressure might be a problem. It turned out that the zone really was an issue for us tonight. We got to get better at it. We'll work at it. We got to get some production from Flaggart and Tevin. I thought they played solid in terms of not turning it over, which is really important. If the game can't change that way. We had 29 minutes, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover. And we'll continue to try to integrate those guys. I thought Victor played with some poise in the minutes that he had when CJ picked up that 4th quick foul. CJ's struggling a little bit from the field right now. Really looking back, I think if he makes 2 or 3, we got a little different ball game. But he'll get it going. He did last year, and certainly he'll pop out of this at some point and make some shots for us. Might be accepting too many threes. You know, 11 out of 13 shots is probably too many. Some penetration and some dumps might be the remedy for us right now. But guys have to do what they are capable of doing, and right now that's not a real strength of our team. I guess that's about it. Do y'all have any questions that you'd like to ask me?
You talk about the post play, and you've got a lot of big guys, so it sounds like you were relatively disappointed with the way things came out.
Well, I just yeah. You know, they're big guys, a little thicker, a little stronger. I think he utilized it. He crushed us going back to the offensive boards, went through us. We didn't get a body on him, and then he ducked in. You know, when he didn't have the ball, just ducked in the middle of the lane. We were standing inside of him. He'd catch it deep and go back and just jump hook it back in. And Clayton had a couple big offensive rebounds as well. So, you know, just wasn't good enough.
How big was Vince's foul trouble when we played 14 minutes?
Yeah, you know, it's something that he's got to grow out of. But I want him to, you know, I want him to get better. I want him to get better. And that's poise, you know. He's got to understand who he is, and he's got to learn to play early in the possession. He's got to learn to stay in his stance, and that will get him to where he needs to be and out of foul trouble. But he can't play erect and then recover and try to go play. The last one was on the boards. You know, that's a board I thought, you know, he's capable of getting it. He will on Saturday.
Coach, essentially a first look with a new team, just kind of your thoughts on how they all played, obviously, with the 3 losses you had there.
Oh, they played hard. You know, they played hard. We played relatively smart. We only had 8 turnovers. You know, we can't turn it over much and survive. You know, we're not the best shooters in the West, you know, right now. That's obvious, and we've got to understand where the ball needs to go and win, you know, until CJ can get out of it a little bit. Thought the crowd was fabulous, absolutely great. You know, really tried to will us to a win. We're going to need them again on Saturday, but our kids are trying. We had 2 walk-ons out there for 15 of the last 20 minutes of that ball game with Vincent, Victor, and Tether. And I think that they did an admirable job given the situation.
How about Victor? You only played 8 minutes, but the dribble drive game as a whole, is that encouraging for, you know?
Yeah, it was. It was nice to see that. It was nice to see him get to the line and make 3 out of 4 free throws.
And Coach, 2 new additions to your team earlier this week, the Jones brothers. Just kind of maybe what your thoughts are, how you plan on using them later in the year.
You know, I have no idea. I mean, I literally just met them today. They went out there and played a little one-on-one at the end of practice, and I thought we were going to have to get the gas mask out and get them in shape, you know, check them into Providence. They're not very good condition right now. This is not being critical. It's off-season football versus basketball, two entirely different sports. You have to get their legs. They got no idea what we're doing, obviously. Just it'd be like sticking you out there, Asher, right now and saying, go get us into offense and defense. We'd have a hell of a problem. So they need to practice for 2 or 3 weeks, okay? And then we'll check it in a couple, 2 or 3 weeks and see where they are and see if they can help us. I have no clue. I just shook hands with them.
Did you ever see him play high school ball, Coach?
No, I did not. No, we'd signed Isaac Hamilton early at the guard spot and Jacob Thomas, and there was no need.
What's your thoughts on Bohannon, the strength of his all-around game, the last few games?
Well, you know, he played, 27 boards in the Sun Carnival tournament was good. He had 8 tonight. He can do a better job on the defensive end, and he will on Saturday. He's got to do a better job. Too many deep post catches all night long. Did some nice things offensively. Played with some confidence offensively, and we're certainly going to need that.
In regards to the last few days, is the worst behind you think? Are you moving forward now from here?
From what respect? From will there be more guys kicked off?
Oh, no.
You know,
No.
yeah. We've really envisioned 2/3 of this happening since December 28th. Okay, that's why a lot of people were scratching their heads in the Angelo State game and saying, well, why aren't they playing Julian? Why aren't they playing CJ? You know, what's going on? I told you guys when I came in here, I thought that was a great game for us. This was a very good Charlotte team we played tonight. It's a very good ball club. They've beaten 2 top 25 teams in Michigan and Kansas State. Michigan was 14th when they beat them. So, we knew that it was going to be difficult. It was difficult. I think that, we're going to have to rely on each other, and we're going to have to defend at a high level, certainly better than giving up 48%, which we did tonight, okay? And get it back to those numbers we had in the Sun Carnival. But that's a poised Charlotte team, and one that's capable of winning a lot of games, and certainly will in this league. All right, thank you.